As we all know, episode 5 of Attack on Titan 4th season introduces the Rumbling, an apocalyptic event that is now directly tied to Eren. To the 5th episode of Attack on Titan's 4th season, the anime's own endgame is finally revealed and its consequences, as you would expect, could be disastrous. As Willy Tybur gives his declaration of war speech, he also goes over the true history of the Eldian people and their relationship to the both Titan and Marley. It's not until he reaches his final piece of information, however, that he provides his audience with the main incentive to start the war, the Rumbling. He goes over it quite briefly but awards the blame of this possible event to the one and only Eren Yeager. So what is Rumbling and how it is really linked to Eren? Let's get into more details without spoiling anime only people. In Season 4 Episode 5 Declaration of War, Willy Tybur gives a speech to an audience of military leaders and other diplomats in Marley Liberion. In it, he explains that when King Fritz took the Eldians to Paradise Island and built the wall, he sent a threat to the mainland, pledging that if they were threatened, he would unleash tens of millions of Titans upon them. This threat was enough to keep them from ever pursuing King Fritz and his people. But as Willy goes on to say, that was never his real intention. Where would these thousands upon thousands of Titans come from? From within the very thing that has protected the citizens of Paradise for a century, the walls. Willy Tybur touches upon this creation of walls in his speech as well. He explains that King Fritz used the founding Titans' power to summon immeasurable colossus-like Titans that lined up shoulder to shoulder and hardened, forming the three walls we know today. It is this almost incalculable number of Titans that would be unleashing into the Rumbling. How does this connect to Eren Yeager then? Well, as Willy bluntly tells the audience, he is the new owner of the Founding Titan. This means that if he chooses, he could unleash the Wall Titans and set the Rumbling in motion. Therefore, the fate of both Marley and potentially the world rest in the Eren's hand. The Rumbling, if unleashed, will be an apocalyptic event. Think about it, where a colossal titan kicked a hole into the wall at the very beginning of the anime. It was absolutely horrific. The sheer size and strength seemed enough to topple mountains. Now imagine tens of millions of these titans able to crush entire neighborhood or even cities in a single footstep. If Eren unleashes the Wall Titan, the entire world will be at stake. In addition, by releasing the Wall Titans, Eren would be sacrificing the safety of his own people, the Eldian on Paradise. The disappearance of the Wall Titan would mean the walls themselves would be gone, leaving its civilization open for pure Titan or human-led attack. Now we still don't know fully about what has happened on Paradise since the end of the season 3, and 4 years have passed since then in the anime. But unless the entire population of the Paradise is in support of Eren, he will be at the fault for the endangerment of his own community as well. Willy Tybur was so smart to use the Rumbling as his incentive to declare the war on Paradise Island and its Eldian citizens. What could possibly be a greater motivator for a war than a potential destruction of millions of peoples, if not entire nations? Should Eren choose to utilize this tactic, he will be heading down a path he cannot return from. With most of the season left to go, we will find out just how far Eren is willing to go to keep moving forward. So that was all the history between Marleyans and Eldians and also the Wall Titans and what is actually Rumbling. If you enjoyed this video, just don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations and all sort of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and that was it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.